Hey everyone, it's MrCasualGamer. Today we're gonna do Jennur's Horde mission in normal mode with only heroes and hench. Now, I would recommend doing this with other party members so you can actually carry the light of whatever it's called individually, so you can take out the last guy with one shot. Because you need 3 lights to be taken out. So, it would be it would be a good idea to bring along 2 more people. So again, I'm using Razah as a minion bomber with Aura of the Lich, and Dunkoro as my Duenas Sorrow Monk with Protective Spirit. And for this mission, you actually have to take Koss. So, he has the same build I use for my the Quarter mission on my warrior. So I'm gonna post obviously the build in the sidebar. So for my hench, I'm using Gareth as Holy, Mahenlo as the healer, Sin as the fire, and Odura as the domination hench. So alright, we're gonna start this mission. A lot of people have been trouble with this because there are a lot of groups. There's a patrol that will start from the top of the map and run all the way down. So if you're going for the normal mission without masters, it's really not that hard because you only got to stay on one trip, one way, and it's a great, lot of minions. But if you're actually going for the masters, you have to take this fork, and you have to kind of split up, and that's the hard part of the mission, that you're gonna sometimes forget about the group that's gonna run down, and it's gonna kill all the spirits that spawn the lights of Seborhin. I just read that's what they call it. Alright. So what you're gonna do is, pick up the light, and it's gonna make a straight run for the Harbinger. So it's gonna kind of run, and you're gonna run, and he's gonna start attacking you. So it's really important to always have that, and it's gonna spawn a light right away. And no, you normally want to go for the Harbingers first, because once you have those guys, you can run back and pick off more and more. One important thing again for this is you can take your time, even though it is kind of like a hectic kind of mission, because you don't have a time limit again. So if you like, let's wait for the next group so we have the full amount of time limit, that's gonna work perfectly fine. So again, this mission has basically the same amount, the same group layout. You're gonna have one monk as the cleric. They actually normally have every kind of class, so they have an ascendant, warrior, mesmer, Ellie, all these classes are here. One thing that you gotta know is, I just realized, is that the clerics use Spellbreaker. So if you're a caster heavy class, try to take him out, try to spike him so he doesn't really react fast enough to cast Spellbreaker. So again, here I forgot the light. And I'm back with the light. Just pause the video really fast. So after this, after you kill this guy, you're gonna see the first. You're normally gonna kill him fast enough. So here you can see the first group. Now you really want to protect the spirit. In the worst case scenario, you just click on it and order a hero to give a direct heal. So they are they can be healed. They don't have a lot of health, so you gotta be kind of careful with that. This mission I recommend if you're bringing another person to bring again 2 minion masters, because there are a lot of minions here. You can make a lot of minions, and the nice thing about it is even if you kill everything, there's always going to be groups spawning. So if you're not sure you can take the last guy, just wait and the next group will come. And so if you click U, kind of just shows you the map right here. It's really only this part. So you only have this area, so it's not a big mission. It's just the annoyance of running back and forth between the 2 sides. And if you look at the screen, here in the top right there are the stairs. That's where the first Harbinger is going to be, and to the left is where the second Harbinger is going to be. So it's really not that hard of a mission. You just got to have some good careful planning, and you really got to explain it to your other team members if they've never done it before. Skills. If you have the skills like Lightbringer's Gaze and Lightbringer's Signet, I would bring those. Those can be really helpful, especially for interrupting the monks. That's a great thing to use. One here, the big damage dealers here are surprisingly the Durs. They can do a lot of damage, especially when they run to the back of your group and start wailing on your monks. So always, if you have pain inverter, perfect, because they use mystical twister, magical mystical, one of those, and it's a large amount of area damage, so that's always good. So what I do is actually right now I'm gonna try a new strategy which I thought would work pretty well. Is you actually gonna run up and clear one side completely, because if you clear the other side right here, and a group comes in, you're gonna have to protect the spirit, and normally they kill it, and then you have to run back, and it gets really annoying. So right here I'm just gonna aggro the next group. So a lot of people say that the groups vary off left to right. I'm not really sure. I think they do, but I've had times when they don't. At least I didn't think they did, so that was kind of annoying. So remember, if you can, go for the clerics first. Like my motto is, I hate monks if they're not in my group. They're just annoying. They just sit in the back and heal. A vital part, but still. So right here, you really gotta be careful. I hope you can, you gotta hope for you can kill them fast enough. Is that if you take on two groups or one group at a time from one side, is that the other group is gonna run down and run past you, and you're just like, oh great, that sucks, because you're taking care of one group, and then the next group is gonna start running down, and you can't really take care of two groups at different positions. So first I clear out this entire area right here, which makes the running back and forth helping guys a lot easier. So as you can see right here, they're going right, so I guess they are switching off left and right, maybe not, but So executioners, these guys can hit pretty hard, but normally if you have minions you shouldn't be too worried. It's the reapers that you should be worried about. The clerics are always going to be sitting in the back. Also, try not to aggro the Hardbringers if you do not have a light, because they have a really long follow range, so they're just going to sit there and it's really annoying. Also, you want to be careful is only when you kill a group, the one that runs down, you got to really be careful about the fact that only because you kill it doesn't mean that's when the next group is going to start to have its counter. But the moment they start, so if you take a really long time with that one group, it's gonna, you gotta be really careful, because then a second group might spawn, the third group might spawn, and then it's just, mission over. And that can really get annoying, especially if you're pretty far. So again, what I did is run up the left side. If you want to kind of click Alt, which is what I have the button as, to see when they're spawning. So really what you want to do is, because you have minions, they're normally gonna just really take care of the guys that are here. So when there is a group that spawns, really be careful to leave your minions and just run. Actually just drop everything and run all the way down so you can intercept that group, because they kill those spirits faster than you can say MrCasualGamer. Right. So again, you can be clearing out these groups pretty fast. Spirit Spammer does help. No, I'm not going to deny that. So that's one down, and there you can see is the second group coming in. Just gonna make a run for it. Looks like they're gonna break right. So, luck on our side right here. And again, go for the cleric. And oh, I didn't even notice. I'm coming up on my 10-minute mark. So this is probably gonna just take 2 videos. So I'll see you guys in the second video. This group is gonna be dead in a second. So I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill it now. Alright, see you guys in a few seconds.